Good morning, friends. Good morning, good morning. Come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me get you all pulled up on my laptop. Y'all are not used to seeing me at this time of day, and I'm not used to being chipper this time of day. Let me swap this off so I can make sure y'all can see everything. Let me get you pulled up on my laptop. Miss Pat, I think, just finished up. And let me find, there's that. Hopefully I'm here. Yes, there I am. All right, y'all, come on in. Say good morning. There we go. I think I'm good to go. So, you guys, I thought today we would do a little Christmas in July. Let me get my coffee cup out of the way. Gotta have the coffee, especially this time of day. Good morning, Darla. Wait a minute. Darlia, y'all, my eyes are still trying to focus this morning. This is early for me. Let me see if I can turn y'all down just a smidge more. Good morning there, Mylan. How are you this morning? Hey, Pam. Good morning. Are y'all ready to start this week off? This is a holiday week. It's going to be a good week, a short week. Y'all, I feel like my top keeps sliding on me. I'm so sorry. I love these necklines, but sometimes they just kind of get on my nerves too. So, okay. So this morning I thought we would do a little Christmas in July project. And when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, of course, I went to Pinterest and was kind of scrolling through there to get some ideas. And I kind of am doing a mashup of a couple of things. And I'm going to do a little more coastal kind of Christmas in July. Okay. So what I'm going to use, let me just show you. I have a black stretched canvas. It's one of the chunkier ones. Whoops. See, I'm not quite all together. But anyway, I'm going to use, this is a 8x10. I've got a little bit of fabric that's the closest thing I have to Christmas because it's red. And those are little gold stars on there. So we're going to use this. We're going to use some seashells and a little bit of Christmas ribbon. So to get started, I want to, good morning there, Nana's Homemade Treasures. How are you? Good morning, Elizabeth. Misty, good morning, girl. Yes, happy 4th to everyone, Miss Pam. That is right. Good morning, Michelle and Cheryl and Marlene, Mary Lou. How are all of y'all doing? No, I didn't, Pam. I'm sorry, I missed you. I saw Mary's, what did you say? Tell me here. I forgot. Or I didn't even see it. I'm so sorry. Y'all, it's early. And there is no telling what is going to come out of my mouth this morning. I do need to bring... Hang on. I got to get one more light. I meant to bring this over and then in trying to get going. I didn't. And this will help cast out a little bit more shadow. So what I want to do with this fabric is I'm going to do some tearing. I love the torn fabric look, don't you? We're not going to do a bunch because I want to keep quite a bit of this, but I do want that tattered, frayed edge. And it'll also help kind of straighten up our edges a little bit. So let me see if Miss Pam told me what she said. So I have strong signal here. If I'm freezing on your side, I'm good. I have really good internet where I live. Let me pare this down just a little bit more. There we go, because apparently I didn't have it cut real straight. Now I need to tear it this other way too. So let's see if we can't pull that off. Because I want to kind of keep it a little bit square, but I really want that jagged edge too. I'm using my good fabric scissors to get this started. Okay, so there's that. I really ought to, well, no, I'm not going to keep those. It did. Oh, thank you, Darlia. It's good to be home. It sure is. Okay, so next, I need to get a little more paper towel. I have some here, but I don't think I've got enough to do what I'm going to do next. I want to put some Mod Podge on the back of this. And we're going to attach it to our black surface. I'm just going to put it straight on the back of this fabric. And I decided I don't want my torn edges to completely lay flat. I kind of want it to be that lifted, tattered look. All right, so we're just going to kind of put this on the back so we can stick it to our surface. How are y'all doing? Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you, girl. Listen, it was long overdue because my daughter-in-law lives in Kentucky and I'm in Alabama. And she has her new shop up and running. And this is the first chance I've had to, well, she's done my hair before, but not in her new shop. And so this was the first time I got to go to her new shop. And she does beautiful work. I see her pictures online. Hair by Allie is her name, is her business name. And she's just doing a beautiful job. I just love her and so proud of her. She did my hair, my daughter's hair, and my granddaughter's hair, the oldest granddaughter. Let me get this on there. And we just had a whole morning of fun, just all of us together and doing hair. Okay, so I'm going to lay this, try to get it positioned. Try to get it as straight as I can. Let me get another brush and kind of help lay this out. I might put some of the edges a little more down. I don't quite want that much curl, but I don't want to mash down my edges either. It's kind of what we've got so far. And it's okay if it's off center. It kind of adds to the vibe of it. Good morning, Chris. Welcome to my page. There's Shirley. I'm so glad all of y'all. I just appreciate everyone. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Miss Joy. I'm so glad you caught me live too, Lori. Oh my goodness, y'all. I just appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning. I do have to work today, so this kind of worked out well for me to get on up and get ready. And let's see, I want to put a little more Mod Podge under these edges. So we're going to do kind of a coastal Christmas in July project. And make it sweet. Make it pretty. A little more Mod Podge right under here. Last night I was getting organized and trying to think about my fabrics, and I got to looking and I thought I had Christmas fabric, but I don't. So this was the closest thing I had, so I think it'll work great for what we're gonna do. So my background is sort of dark on purpose because we're gonna use some seashells. Say that 10 times fast. Seashells to create a little Christmas vibe here. So, all right, and we're going to just use some hot glue. I've got that ready to go. Let me put my little dryer out of the way. Get a little closer. Okay, so here's my shells, and you can just buy these at Hobby Lobby by the bags. These are not shells that I have collected. I did buy them at the store, so we're just going to dump out a bunch. Let me get my paper towel here. And we're going to create a Christmas tree with these seashells. And then we're going to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. So I've got all different sizes in here. It is a mixture. And I'm going to use this bigger one. I've got a nice size big one right here. We're going to use it as the base. Okay. I think I've got kitty cat hair on me. So we're going to kind of just put hot glue around this rim where it will attach. And then we're just going to kind of build our tree up. So I'm going to use a little bit larger shells for this base. I'm going to start in the center and kind of work out. Now this is going to be kind of tricksy to not get hot glue on myself. I actually think I'm going to turn these around and have them going kind of out. So here's my base. And then if you can see that shell, I turned the opposite way so that it's more round at the bottom. Yes, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Craft Round the Clock is an amazing platform here on Facebook, amazing channel on Facebook, where you can get crafting 24/7. 24/7. And we have such a wonderful community of crafting sisters here that are just supportive, and it's just a wonderful place. And we've grown. Got all these little strings. We have grown. We have over 50,000 friends here with us. Wonder if I can kind of do the glue. See if I can do it this way. And that might be a little bit better. A little easier. We need some easy this morning, don't we? So I'm just going to kind of do a U shape where I think I want my shell to sit. So I'm trying to start with the larger shells that are in my jar and kind of work my way up to smaller. And then we're going to add some sweet little adornments once we get our little tree made. So as I come up, I'm going to stagger. Sort of do an offset. And so I wanted to keep this background darker because of the whiteness of the shells. So it kind of gives some good contrast. Oops, accidentally got my finger in that one. All right, so let me show you what I've got so far. What do y'all think? If y'all like this, give me some hearts. So we're going to be adding some more cute little embellishments. Now this is going to kind of be a neutral kind of tree. We're not going to be doing a bunch of color because we're going to keep the color with our fabric and our background. And y'all, I love black as a surface because it just makes other colors pop. Get some more shells out because I'm looking for the larger sizes. Good morning, Debbie. Thank you, Tammy. Oh, Lori, thank you for the stars. I so appreciate you. Thank you for sprinkling, you guys. I so appreciate you. If y'all enjoy what we're doing, I invite you to come give me a follow at Jeremiah Dreams. And y'all, I encourage you guys to follow all of our crafty sisters here in Craft Round the Clock. It is such a talented bunch of ladies and guys that just really want to share with you what we do. It gives us so much joy just to be able to create for you. So please, we so appreciate each and every one of y'all. So I hope you guys are all ready to celebrate the 4th. And tell me in the comments, what are y'all going to be doing to celebrate? Wonder, are you going to see fireworks? Are you cooking out? What are you guys up to? Just getting these situated. And so I think I'm going to go a little bit bigger. So I'm going to start to kind of just fill in some gaps here. And I'm going to use some smaller shells to kind of round this out because I don't want it to be too small. So we're just going to, I've got some teeny tiny ones in this jar. And we're going to put these in here just to kind of round it out. It's hard to believe it's already time to start creating fall and Christmas things, but I think Christmas in July is a fun way to get that started and not dive right in, you know. So I'm just rounding out my tree, making it a little bit broader. And we've got some cute little sweet things to do to kind of adorn our tree. Let's see, I want some more little shells because I'm going to bring this edge out some more. Just want it to be a little bit wider. Let's see, I don't think I got it where it would hit that glue. Let me show you what I have so far. Here's where we are, making it a little wider. Cook out at your house and doing your own stuff. That's awesome. So if I'm freezing, you guys, I have really great signal here at my house. I'm in the city and we have Sorry about that. I'm back. So sorry. I'm here. Are y'all here? Did I lose you? So then we can also go back in some of these little grooves here to kind of help fill in. Let me know if I'm back. I had an alarm go off on my phone. I'm so sorry. Is everyone here? Oh, good, Tammy. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for letting me know I didn't completely lose y'all. Y'all, technology can just be a little tricky at times. So I've got quite a few glue strings in here, so I'm going to blow these off once I get all my little shells in place. I need another little shell right here. Let's see if I can find a tiny one. Here we go. Just need a little bit. Need a little one right here. It's kind of like going through buttons with these little shells. Everybody, you know, we've talked about before going through a button jar or something like that. So with the Christmas in July, does anybody decorate Christmas for Christmas in July, or what do y'all do? Just enjoy creating and getting prepped for Christmas with using Christmas in July? What do y'all think about that? Thank you, Misty. I'm so afraid I lost y'all because I had that alarm. I forgot about it. I meant to turn it off. So I do have to work today, but I don't have to work tomorrow. And that's quite all right. I do not mind. So I was at my mother's this weekend, and y'all, she was cleaning out her storage building and found a tote full of old hymnals. And some of them had sentimental value, and there were quite a few that really didn't. That she said, take these and create with them. And I'm like, oh, yes. So there's a few that do have sentimental value for me, and I won't be creating with them or, you know, tearing them up or anything. But I need to put a little shell right through here. But there's some that I feel quite good about going ahead and creating with them. And even then, I may be a little conservative because some of them are not in good shape. I need some small shells. Some of them are really quite tattered and torn, and just, I would be okay with tearing them up and creating with them. Okay, let me get some of these glue strings off. Hold on. Blow some of these off. So how's everybody? If you're just hopping on, I am Teresa with Jeremiah Dreams. And if you're new to me, let me know in the comments. And I would love for you to give me a follow. I invite you to join me on my creative journey. I'm usually painting. I'm an artist, but I do enjoy doing crafting too. And this Christmas in July just seemed like a natural this morning. But our tree's coming along really pretty. So here's what we've got so far. Our seashell tree. Look there. And we're going to fill it in with some cuteness. So if you want to create one, all you have to do is go to, I'm trying to see where I have a gap I might need to kind of fill in. All you have to do is go to Hobby Lobby or a craft store of some kind and buy a bag of shells. And you can create your own little Christmas tree out of shells. Okay, so I think this is as far up as I'm going to go. And now we're going to start to fill in. Let me pick up my shells so that I just try to tidy up after myself, y'all. My studio gets a little out of hand from time to time. Or the beach, that's right. Good morning. Let's see. Good morning, Miss Yvonne. How are you this morning? Okay, so I'm going to use pearls, little pearls for some of this filling in. And then I've got a really pretty, y'all, look at this. So I have some Christmas ribbon. My friend Katie over at Creative Crafting by Katie has this beautiful ribbon. We're not going to use the whole ribbon, but we're going to use just a little bit. So we'll get to that at the end. But so now I'm going to start filling in with some pearls and kind of just going in between the gaps and drop it in. Hey there, Sparky Chris. How are you, girl? I hope everybody's ready for a wonderful day. And if there's room to put a couple of pearls in a little hole, go for it. We'll blow off all these little glue strings. And so I'm literally just putting down some glue and dropping them in just to fill in these gaps. This is going to be really sweet, I think. Let me blow off these a little bit. So I live in Huntsville, Alabama, if you're new to me. And this weekend, I went to Kentucky. My dad's 83rd birthday was last weekend. And we sort of celebrated his birthday and Father's Day this weekend. So it was so good. We all got together, well, not with my dad on Saturday night, but my mother. And we played games, and we just had so much fun with my sister and her family and daughter and her family. And it was just such a good time of just getting together and laughing, and we just had a blast. So let me show you how this is looking by filling in with these pearls. These pearls make a very sweet complement to these shells. Shells, not shelves. So look how that's working. Isn't that pretty? It's filling in the gaps. Thank you all. I'm so glad y'all like this. We did have a good time, Christina. It was so awesome. We don't get to do that very often because it seems like when we go home, it's just so busy doing so many things. And it was just such a joy to get to do that. We played, what did we play? We played Nerds. Do y'all know Nerds? The card game Nerds? We played that, and we played Sequence. I had never played Sequence before, and I'm thinking I love it. Whoops, that one stuck to me. Just trying to drop these in. Whoops, come back here. These little pearls are a little tricky. But I wanted to use the little pearls because the pearls are also, they can be coastal as well. Get some more glue. Because they're created by ocean type of creatures, the oyster, right? Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, Pam. How are you? So good to see you. A nurse. Nerts. N-E-R-T-S. That's funny. That is such a fun card game, but whoo. And usually when I've played it, we played it as individuals, but this weekend we played it as couples, and that was a trick. But it was a little, there's a lot going on the table when you're playing that game. Ooh, it's a challenge. But I love trying. I don't think I've ever won at Nerds, but I love trying. You gotta be really on your mental game. Let my heat gun kind of warm up some more to get these glue strings off. I hear you, girl. I've got my coffee here, but I haven't stopped to drink any. Get my little glue strings off. This is looking so pretty. Look how the pearls are filling in the gaps. Isn't that sweet? Give me some hearts if y'all like this. Let me know what you think. Put a little pearl right here. Hopefully it'll go where I want it to. You like it? Oh, thank you for the 5-star rating, Cheryl. Would she really? Get my glue stick in there. This would be really easy to make. You're just gluing everything together, just kind of using your imagination for how you want the shape of it to be. Kind of looking to see where else I want to put a little pearl. Just making sure I have all my little gaps filled in. I just think the pearls just give it a little bit of elegance. Plus, it fills in the gaps between the shells. Get a hold of my little pearl there. I'm going to put them on this side and make it a little easier for myself. Let's see. I'm just trying to survey my surface to see where I feel like I need to fill in. It's looking pretty good. There's a little spot. Put one right here. I don't think you can have too many pearls. Let's see. One more right here. I think we about got it. Oh, we probably need one here. Just to kind of fill in and help with the shape of the whole project. I didn't get quite enough glue in there for that to make contact. And then it's sticking to me. Let go. There we go. Okay, let me get the glue strings off. And we're going to adorn this a little bit at the top. Instead of a star, because a starfish would be really, really pretty, but I don't have anything like that. Let me get these little glue strings off these edges. Okay, so let me show you. Oh, I think this is so pretty, you guys. Look. I really love how this is looking. It would look pretty, wouldn't it? Some bling would look pretty. Yes, they're like ornaments. But I love the tone-on-tone effect of it, you know. Okay, so what we're going to do, look at this ribbon that Creative Crafting by Katie has. This says Noel. And then there's that. Isn't that pretty? Let's see. It's all kind of wrapped up. There's some red in here. And I don't really want to do red. That's a solid trimmed in kind of some glitter. And this says Believe. Isn't that pretty? Y'all ought to go over to her website and look. She's running a big sale on her ribbon right now. CreativeCraftingByKatie.com. I don't remember what the sale is. But here's what I want to do. I don't want to use a bunch of ribbon. But I want to clip off one of these little wreaths. And we're going to put this. It's got enough glitter on it. And I like the kind of subtleness of it. So I'm going to kind of trim this down. Let me see. I got to go grab some scissors. Hold on. I need some smaller scissors. They're right here. And these I use for fabric. These kinds of scissors. But look, the ends are much, much smaller than my bigger fabric scissors. So I want to trim this down. We watch my time. We're doing pretty good. Did she? Oh my goodness. What a treat. So I'm going to kind of really fussy cut this. Because I don't want a lot of the background. I'm fine with the center so that you can see the Noel part. But on this outer part, if y'all will bear with me, I'm going to fussy cut this. And we're going to adorn the top of our tree with this wreath and the sentiment that's in the middle. And I'm not going to get super, super picky about it. I'm going to keep it just kind of curvy kind of following some of the curves of the outer part. This won't take too long to kind of go around here. Almost got this, friends. Y'all bear with me. So for me to be on here at this time of day is really something, because usually I am not much of a morning person. But I decided I want to give that a try and see if I can do it. I did it. I was so afraid I would sleep through my alarm. Almost there. Here we go. So this is how I have it cut out. I just realized I'm backwards. Sorry about that, girlfriends. Thank you. So what I want to do is I'm just going to put it right at the top of the tree. I do think I need to lift it up, so I am going to add a little bit more shell, not as part of the tree, but just as support. So let's do that. Let me get some more shell going here. And it's just going to support our little ribbon wreath. Add a little more glue right through here. And actually, I'm going to add a lot of glue right through here because we're going to put down this ribbon. Let's get it going correctly. And I just kind of want it to be just at the top. Get in the right position for it kind of settles. So that kind of becomes our topper. You see that? So it also, this is another idea. If you see ribbon that just has something really pretty on it, you don't have to use the whole ribbon. You can kind of trim out the design that's in the ribbon to make something, you know, to adorn something else. It's kind of a different take on that. I just noticed I want to add another little shell just to kind of even this out a little bit. And I just need a small one, I think. Let's see if I just put these shells up and now I'm dumping them out again. Isn't that just the way it goes? Put another little shell right through here just to make this shape a little bit like this other side, which means we're going to need a little more pearl. Kind of put some little, we need a little bit right through here at the bottom. Probably need to do that over here too. Kind of like the ornaments hanging off the bottom of the tree. Just kind of frame that in a little bit. So this is just simple. It's not overdone, I don't think. It's just a simple little creation. Of course, you can do yours just as done up as you want it to be, just as glammed out as you would like, and that would just look amazing. It would be your personality coming through, just getting these little glue strings off. But, what do you think? No, I'm not the lady that made the seahorse with resin. Oh, thank you, Mary Lou. Thank you so much. You could do the colored pearls. That would be really pretty. Yes, I don't have any, but I can see that. So I just went with a tone-on-tone look. And this is sort of a Christmas in July project using seashells, a coastal theme, to make our Christmas tree, and then the pearls, which is also very coastal in the fact that oysters make the pearls, you know. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Charlotte. Y'all, I so appreciate y'all. Now, what else can we do? What do y'all think? We've got just a few minutes. We've got about 10 minutes. So I'm thinking here. Oh, y'all, hang on. I have in my stash, hang on. I had some little ornaments here from last year that I kind of bought on sale that you could also do a little something with. Look at this little star. I'll just set that over here. So in our little few minutes we've got left, let's do something with this. I didn't know for sure how long this cute little tree would take. So I'm just going to take that little ribbon off. I got these at, I think I got them at Dollar General. Don't want to use my fabric scissors for that. I believe that's where I got them at the end of the season. So I got them really cheap. They were already only about $1. And I wonder if I can untie that instead of cutting that. And then I can reuse it. Right? So maybe in about 10 minutes we can make another type of little Christmas in July something. Using the same thought. Isn't that cute? We'll do a little different little hanger on it if we want to. There's my friend Pat. You could do little red ribbons. Yes, you could. Okay, so on this one, let's do, I think, because I really like this Noel ribbon. So I'm kind of thinking here for just a minute. Let's do that kind of idea again. Let's pull out another little wreath. And let's kind of do the same thing. We're going to fussy cut it a little bit. We're going to make this little star ornament so cute. And we're going to apply some shells and pearls here too, maybe. We got a few minutes left. Let's just see what we can come up with here. This is very impromptu. I did not plan this, so. But, how much time do we have left? 7 minutes? No, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. No, 8 minutes. My math is not working yet this morning, friends. We're just going to make a little ornament. Fussy cutting. Okay, so I'm really feeling that in the center. Let's do that. Let me get some Mod Podge and get my scissors out of the way so I don't get them messed up. Let's get a little Mod Podge and put this on there. I'm just going to put it right on the back of my little fabric Noel wreath. Then we're going to put it right in the center of our little star. I'm going to make sure it's straight. That fits perfect. Look. That fits perfect right in there. Okay, and I think I'm feeling, instead of the shells, we're just going to do some pearls. And I'm going to put a pearl kind of on the end. Get some more pearls out. Hold on. We may build this up with some pearls and see what we get. I just love them. We're just experimenting together this morning, you guys. I did not plan this one. This is very impromptu. Let's build this out a little bit. Thank you, Lisa. Really? Yep, you're over there at Myrtle Beach, aren't you, girl? We're just going to kind of build this out. So this is a little metal star, you guys. And I've got some angels and stuff too that I got at the end of the season last year and just kind of set them aside. we're just going to build this out and see what we get. Get some more pearls out. Good morning, Estelle. How are you, lady? Let me hold this up and show you kind of where we are with this so far. The glue strings and all. Right there. So can y'all see? That's going to be cute. Put this over here. Whoops. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Chris. I want to build it out. Let's see. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Let me kind of look at this. I want... Get a few on my hand here. I want to kind of go around my wreath a little bit and not necessarily fill in the entire thing. So in each little point, closer to my wreath, I'm going to kind of put a pearl, kind of framing it in. But you know what would be pretty? That might be pretty just like this. Let me get the glue strings off. This is very impromptu this morning. I did not know how long this seashell tree would take. Okay, so here's our little ornament so far. Look, it's just enough little texture and shiny pearlescence, I'm going to call it. And there's enough little glitter in the center to give it a little sparkle. And I'm not going to fill in the whole thing. How much time do we have left? We don't have but just a couple of minutes. Where's my little ones? I've got some little beads through here. Let's just do some little red beads. I'm going to cut just a little bit of wire. And my jute that I cut off, and we'll just make a little hanger with it. If I can get it off the tag. They really had it stapled in there. So if you don't have a bead threader, and I do not, I just take a little bit of wire and I just fold it in half, and it will serve a great threader. Serve as a great threader. It'll work just fine. So I'm just going to put my little jute in there. We're just going to try to run it through. Got that double thickness going on, so let me do it this way. We're just going to run our little beads through. The red will complement. It's a really long piece of jute, isn't it? And pull it on through. Get the end. And we're just going to do 3 little beads. We're going to keep it simple. And I want to maintain that loop. I'm thinking here. So we're going to do it this way. We'll pull this on through. I'm thinking, friends, we're going to go ahead and put a good knot on this so it will stay in place. How's our time? Oh, I'm out of time, y'all. My goodness, it goes fast. And then we'll just create our little loop on here so that it can be a sweet hanger. Make our knot. And then we'll just trim the excess. And there we go. There's that one. We did two things. We've got our little star and our seashell coastal Christmas tree for Christmas in July. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Go check out the next presenter in Craft Round the Clock. And if you're new to me, I'd love for you to give me a follow and see you again whenever I'm live next. Y'all have a great day, a great week, and happy 4th of July. Goodbye, everyone.